people count.
The saying goes that life imitates art. Well, I'm here to explain to you how the motion pictures have influenced my life. There are three essential tools I have learned from watching movies. And after this speech, I am pretty sure you'll be able to use these tools in your everyday life. The three tools are details are everything, patience is a virtue, and just enjoy the show. Let's start with the most important one. Details are everything. Have you ever saw a movie where you've seen a scene and then you're like, that's not right? Like Ocean's 11, where Brad Pitt and Matt Damon are talking to each other, and Brad Pitt's eating a shrimp cocktail, and then all of a sudden it turns to cheese and crackers. Now we know physically that's not possible. So now you're looking throughout the rest of the movie when the next mistake will come on, which will distract you from the story. That's why pay attention to details. You'll find mistakes and you can correct them. I have proven this in my life when I'm writing an essay. I look at the details so I know how I want to say it, what I want to say in my speech, and how I want to present it. But to do this, you must take your time in your assignment, which is step 2. Patience is a virtue. Taking your time might seem hard, but in the end it will pay off. Look at James Cameron in the Titanic. That movie was supposed to come out in the summer of 1997, but he pushed it back because he thought that the effects needed more work. So he waived off his directorial and producing fee, kept the writing fee, so it can be released in December of 1997. By doing this, this movie eventually grossed $600 million. Yeah, patience is a virtue. Alright, I use this in my life when I take a math test. Now, with math tests, you're like, I know this one, let me just do this, finish this test, keep it going, and then I'll be done with it. But if you take your time and look back at the test, you see you've done some mistakes, you correct them, and then when you correct them, you get a better grade. So when you taking the details, when you have looked at the details and corrected them, taking your time, when it's all done, you can just sit back and enjoy the show. This can be hard to do because, number one, you're tired from doing all that detail inspection, and then number two, you're still worried about what people might think. But sometimes sit back and enjoy the show is probably the most relaxing thing you can ever do. Sometimes you don't have to worry about if a romantic story, two people are 2 years technically apart, but they're still talking to each other. Don't worry about if Vin Diesel jump off a car and launches himself in thin air and somehow grabs his girlfriend from being pushed off a bridge. I use this in my time by not worrying about what people think. Relax. Don't worry about what I would say will affect other people. And then when I relax, these are the most important. Those will be the most memorable moments of my life. So, when you use these tools, your life experiences will be much more pleasant. And when you know when to use these tools at certain places and times, you yourself can make your own little special masterpiece.